Yo, what up, my people? It's your boy, Radical. So I'm coming back with another video, and it's a little, yes, it's going to be a little controversial because last time I came with a video, it got wild disrespectful. Y'all were calling me all type of names, talking about Latinos didn't do nothing, and all that. And mind you, I didn't even say that I agree with what Luciano was saying. I didn't say that we built this country. All I'm saying is that I agree with part of it. Some of it I don't agree with because we didn't build it alone. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we did build this country, but the west coast of it. And this is historical fact. This is nothing disputed. This is nothing that, I'm it's pseudoscience or whatever the case is. If you guys want me to make a DVD, I'm talking about hidden history of Latinos, then I'll do it. Maybe you guys will believe me. But this is not something I made out of nowhere in thin air. No, this is actual facts, So, yes, Latinos did build the west part of the country. I'm gonna go one step further. Latinos were foundational to the Americas. Black people were not here. We have to be 100% honest with that. Black people were not here. You got black folks, Africans were not here. This is something we have to be 100% honest with. Let's stop with the pseudoscience. Let's stop with all that other stuff. Black Africans were not here. Now let me just ask you this real quick. If Africans did co-mingle and sail amongst the seas to the Americas and all that other stuff, guess what? Native people would have never died from smallpox. You know why? Because Africans knew how to take care of smallpox. You gonna tell me they shared all this pro-black science stuff? You mean to tell me that everything was shared, pyramids and all that other stuff, but yet y'all couldn't be sharing how to cure diseases? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. And second of all, if black people were here, and there's some black folks that believe that, right? That black people were native and all that other stuff, then what was your indigenous language? What was the name of your indigenous people? Let's keep it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 1,000. Now, let me just say, after the Africans came in here during slavery, the runaway slaves did mix in and co-mingle with the indigenous populations. Yes, there were some inbreeding and mixing. Yes, that did happen. But I'm talking about before. I'm not talking about after slavery. I'm talking about before, because before there was no black folks here. Let's just keep it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? There was no black folks here. Now, with that being said, Latinos are foundational to this land. The reason why I say that is because we share majority of the native DNA that's part of the Americas. Now, indigenous Mexicans, for the most part, from Mexico all through down South America, we all share the same indigenous DNA that's part of the native population of the Americas. Now, in the Caribbean, for my Cuban, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Haitian, Jamaican brothers and sisters, we share more African DNA than indigenous, but there is still some indigenous things out there, especially in Puerto Rico. Shout out to y'all. Y'all have more Taino DNA than African, but it's neither here nor there, right? But we are foundational to this land due to our ancestors. You feel me? Due to our ancestors. Now, when our ancestors were getting, I can't say the word on YouTube, but graped, you know what I'm saying? Fondled, whatever, so on and so forth, right? When our ancestors were experiencing those atrocities from the hands of the white supremacist Spaniards, right? That's when we pop into the mix in 1492. That's when we weren't called Latinos, but that's when we started popping up into the mix with the admixture, with the European mixed with the indigenous, the African indigenous and European mixture. that's when we start to pop up. You feel me? That's when we start to pop up and actually come into our own thing. Now, let me just fast forward real quick. Now, I'm talking about the Americas from Texas, Arizona, Nevada, California, Wisconsin, places like this from the West Coast of America. We mainly did the agricultural work. We mainly did the mining work. We mainly did the train tracks work. We mainly did a lot of those things because, one, we were very, very, very extremely cheap labor, sometimes damn near free. You know what I'm saying? And second of all, nobody from the South or the North was going to go down to the West when it was controlled by the Spanish and also the Europeans who were, doing their thing. You feel what I'm saying? And when we're talking about history, this is something that we have to be 100% honest about. There was a lot of indigenous individuals that we shared the same blood with. So when we're talking about foundational, when certain Black Americans talk about they're foundational to this land, all right, that's cool. I respect that. But y'all not native. Let's just keep it 1,000. That's cool. Y'all can do that. It is what it is. Nobody's dying over it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lose my voice just going back and forth with somebody that doesn't know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that Latinos are foundational to this land. And I got history to prove it. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.